Hello, today I thought I would show you one of the orchards, and in that orchard I would show you plants that children might know or like or not like, and what can help against them. This is the first one. It's called wild garlic in English and doslog in Dutch. Here you see the flower, and here you see the leaves. It is an edible plant with a spicy taste. The leaves are a mild spicy taste, but when you eat the flowers it's a bit more spicy, and for plant number 2, the dandelion. Much children might know the dandelion as a beautiful flower that they pick and put in a vase for their mum or dad. But actually it's also very good for the digestive system. If you have ever tried a dandelion, you might know that it's quite bitter and that there's white sap in it. Now we go on to number 3, cherry blossom, or in Japanese, sakura. You can eat the petals, and Japanese like to put it on treats on this time of year, April, March, May. You might think that there will come cherries from them, but in this Japanese variety, there don't come any cherries from them. They just like to eat the petals at this time of year, and it is nice to sit underneath the cherry blossom with a picnic, like here on the grass. I will now go to another orchard to show some that you might not think I would show. Number 4 of the plants is stinging nettle. You might not think that children like it, and I don't know if there are children who like it, but it can be very useful. There are a lot of people who make tea from the flowers and the leaves. Lots of butterflies and bees get the nectar from the flowers. But the thing that they are known the most for is that they sting if you touch them. But what is not so much known is that the most helpful against stinging nettle stings is stinging nettle juice. First you pick a leaf, then you just chew on it until it's like juice. You put that on the wound or the stinging nettle sting, and then you leave it on there until you don't feel anything anymore, and then that is the help against stinging nettle stings. Then we have another thing that I want to show you, but it's not a plant. It's a thing that we made ourselves, me and my mum, and it's called the Barefoot Path. Well, like this I can't go in, so first I'll do my shoes off. That's better. In the first compartment we see a plant. Then you might think, but there are no plants here. Well, in some compartments are plants, and this is lemon balm. Then we come by the next compartment. This is sand. That's not a plant, but it is just a nice thing that you will feel under your feet, and you can even like play in it or something. In the next compartment, there are pine cones. It's not really nice for under your feet, but you can get used to it. In the next compartment, we see pebbles. Pebbles are quite nice for under your feet, and we just got them from the path there. We come by the next compartment. Next compartment, we have small logs. They feel quite nice for under your feet, but watch out that you won't fall through them like I nearly did. The next compartment. You might not see something at the first sight, but when you look better, there is moss. Moss is quite soft for under your feet, so that will go well. Well, there we go again. And this is also a plant, and you might think, a plant? But that doesn't look like a plant. Well, it is. In the next compartment, we have wood chips, and they're like from there on the path, and it goes all there, and so on. And that doesn't feel super nice under your feet, because it could be sharp, but it is okay. Then you might think, when you see the next compartment, but we've had logs already. Well, yes, that is true, but this is a thinner layer, and we couldn't find much more to put in. We could have done another plant, but this is also a sort of extension. Yeah, so that's quite cool. Then we go further and further and further and further. Then we see here some nice plants. Now you see the Barefoot Path again. And then we come to my flip-flops again. And there we go, they're on again. Now I'm going to show you everything that we came past. Let's see if you can remember them. When we come past, I see a nice pond. There's no fishes in there, as long as I know. A nice tree. Oh, that's big. Can you see me? Oh, there I am. Let's see if you can remember the plants. Here is the first one. Wild garlic, or in Dutch, daslook. Second, a very bitter flower. It looks really nice. It is dandelion. And then as third thing, the big tree that they called in Japan cherry blossom. And by the way, when I was staring at the tree all the time, there was a little great tit, so when you watch this video another time, then you can maybe look, oh yes, there's the great tit, and then you can see why I was watching that all the time. And then on the way back, here we see a beautiful view of stones. Stones everywhere. Beautiful. And not to forget the pond. Here you have a beautiful view of everything. And here is a restaurant. Hey, more dandelions. That's fun. Do you remember the next one? It was number 4, and it's a stinger. Yes, it is stinging nettle. The bees love it, and I love it as well, but not when it stings me, although it can help with a sting. And then, last but not least, the not plant, but there are some plants in it. Let's go and see. Well, there we are. The Barefoot Path. Lemon balm, sand, pine cones, pebbles, small logs, moss, wood chips, and another time, small logs. And for if you were wondering, I'm Livvy, the daughter of Lynn. Because you only saw my feet now and again. Don't forget to like and subscribe on this video so you might see me another time. And if you subscribe, then click on the bell next to it, because then you will never miss a video again. Bye!